Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. Yes, let us address the elephant in the room. I'm going to be playing some solo dolo for the time being. It's just been a lot going on in my life. And I figure I don't want to... Oh no, we got an update. Sorry, I got a little derailed by the fact that I have an update that I have to do real quick for the game that I'm going to stream. But anyways, yeah. Not going to be a Warhammer Wednesday. It's just a lot going on. So, I need some solo time to kind of sit and reflect. Understandable. Hi, Jem. How are you doing? Hi, Moon. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Masky. We got set up. I have a story to tell. Oh, boy. You too. Alright, looks like the update is almost done. Fingers crossed on that. Oh, yeah, it's done. Okay, cool. Alright. You know, at some point, I want to play this game in VR mode, but my headset doesn't have a lot of juice. Like, it'd be at most a 2-hour stream. I had to go dad mode on a client today. Oh, boy. Seems like everyone's going through it. So did I tell you the story of my package being good? Oh, no. Let me guess. Hello, everyone. Let me guess. They found it before you did. Masky got some exotic herbs. And they were in transit. And I think her parents found it before they did. So for those that don't know, Masky's parents are pretty yeah. Anyways, they went from Missouri to California? What? When are you getting this? Bro, someone's going on like a whole like Twisted Metal arc trying to get your shit from A to B. That's wild. Just noticed that one of my power strips was dangerously close from getting unplugged. Then finally this morning it arrived in Virginia. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What? How did it leave states? Like, how did it go to the target destination and then turn around and go, lol, nope, I'm in a different state now? Like, what? Ooh, I got a bit of a crick in my neck, by the way. If you see me kind of favoring it, it's because of that. Yeah, that makes no sense. Okay. So you call customer service. And I bet they're like, well, technically, you know, it wasn't supposed to be there. It was a clerical error. Oh shit, hi Malt. How are you doing? I hope everyone's doing well. My name is Zoo the Man. I'm a crocodilian horror from beyond the stars. A weaver of nightmares. And tonight, I'm taking a break from Warhammer Wednesday, and I'm going to go a little solo dolo and play some Elite Dangerous and yap with everyone. How are you doing, Malt? How was your stream? I bet you were doing some Pokemans. That would be my guess, knowing you. We bow-leaved. Bow like the dumpling buns? I love them things. Those things are awesome. You ever get some, like, pulled pork bow? Oh. Oh, my goodness. We bow-leaved. There's a lot of believing. We just made history? How? I missed a lot, apparently. What happened? Also, adds in 9 seconds, so I apologize for all the raiders if you are not already subbed. You're going to have to be dealing with that on the way in, so I apologize.
Cocodrilo.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the swamp, and I'll welcome you after the ads as well, because I know you're probably not being able to hear this, so... In any case... Uh-oh. What happened? Did Elite Dangerous crash on me? Hold on. Unhandled starting application. An exception occurred. What the hell? Alright, well, Elite Dangerous crashed. Apparently the stream broke the game. That's crazy. So the package was supposed to be 1 to 3 days to arrive. By the way, we're listening to the odyssey of Maskey's attempts to purchase exotic herbs from a faraway location. Was supposed to be 1 to 3 days to arrive. Tomorrow is day 7. I'm told it might be day 10 or 12 before it arrives. Oh my gods. That's ridiculous. How did it end up in the state that it was supposed to go to, then backtracked out of the state, and now it's going to take an additional, like, 3 more days? That's ridiculous. We were playing Poke Rogue, and Sunny XD did a really difficult challenge level. I see. They believed in me. Bow, bow, bow. Be Italian. Bow, bow. That's pretty good. I have no context for any of this, so I find it infinitely more amusing. But anyways, thank you so much for following me, Miner. I appreciate you. Welcome to the swamp. That is their name. Thank you so much for the follow, Yod. I appreciate you. Welcome to the swamp. And they bow-leaved with me. Bow, bow, be Italian, bow. Yeah, I missed a lot, apparently. I know, it's the reason it's stupid. It's because tomorrow is Thursday. It might not even be here before Friday. What? And Saturday and Sunday aren't business days. True. That's ridiculous. Thanks for the warm welcome. Aw, no problem. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for following, Orange. Welcome to the swamp. My goal here is to always be a positive influence and helping hand for all those that stop by the swamp. So I appreciate you all for stopping by my little neck of the marsh and, well, just for being you. I appreciate that. Why are my hard points deployed? I'm just glad I sprung for the package insurance, because, yeah, I agree. That's ridiculous what you're having to go through. The fact that it backtracked out of your target state, then went to a different state, and then got 3 more days added to its delivery is ridiculous. It makes no sense. Oh, man. But yeah, Malt, what is Poke Rogue? I have no idea what that is. If you don't mind talking about it. Yeah, it's not even just 3. Yeah, no, it makes no sense. What is this delivery route? At this point, couldn't they just drop it off at the local UPS and just let them figure it out? Like, come on. This is ridiculous. Also, for those that are unfamiliar with this game is Elite Dangerous, and it's my podcast game, because I use this opportunity to talk to chat and just kind of vibe while doing something very specific for the day. My current task while playing this game is to get to the center of this galaxy, which is Sagittarius Alpha Prime, I believe. Rookie save, yeah. Oh man, I thought you were going to play a new single-player story game. Well, Punk, I'm trying to figure this out. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing well. My schedule is kind of all sorts in flux because of the amount of stuff I'm doing. So here's the down low. Here's the dirt sheet. Here is the straight rap, as the kids used to say. I am considering a couple of offers. By offers, I mean like offers for interviews. So I'm trying to juggle that, and right now it's kind of in a state of weird flux. This market is very strange, and for those that don't know, I am currently in between jobs. Take all of them. Well, yeah, take any and all interviews. I know, I'm trying to schedule them, that's what I'm saying. So that's the thing. I'm trying to figure that out, as well as the fact that today I was feeling pretty low energy. I'm feeling much better now, so because you're all here and you're all vibing with me. Hi Diana, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Sup, baby. Diana always trying to get into my marsh, so to speak. But I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you for being here, and I appreciate you for being you, just like everyone else. Hi Pippin, how are you doing? There's no dark time today. I'm doing a hold fast. What is hold fast? Ayo in your swamp? Yeah. It's more likely than you think. I have been considered the croc daddy by this community, which I find endlessly hilarious, which is why I have a shirt that says it now. Napoleonic war shooter. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, I think I've seen clips of that. Is that the one where, like, the most Scottish man to ever live? Is that what that clip was? Was the Scotsman, like, going all William Wallace in the Napoleonic Wars game? Is that the one I was thinking about? Because that whole clip is hilarious. That one's so funny. The first pull makes the player who pulled have no money or riches of any kind. Second pull has a demon be the mortal enemy of the player. Third pull spawned 50 gems worth 1k at his feet. Damn. Feast or famine hours. I am Zoob, Croc Daddy, occasional soup meister. First of all, you little shit. I ate your clam chowder. And that's not a euphemism. This motherfucker brought to the local casuals a whole can of Progresso clam chowder soup. Because I called him Soup Boy once on stream. And became apoplectic when he wouldn't tell me what flavor soup he was having. And then he responded with, I told you I would do it. Oh, he just wrote it in chat. And then Incarna is nothing but a man of his word. Nothing if not a man of his word. That's what I meant to say. I ate that clam chowder out of spite. It was pretty good. It made my tummy rumble for a little bit, but you know what? Sometimes you power through sheer persistence alone. Also, Foxy had his character flirt with the innkeeper. Oh, we're talking about your Tuesday game. Hi, Bowie. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the hug. Receive one back from me through the power of my psychic abilities. Or hug yourself, whatever. Whatever the analog is. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so we're talking about the Tuesday game. I was a little confused. Also, Foxy had his character flirt with the innkeeper, and I'm debating having the town serial killer target her. Oh, no. Gotta go walk the pup, then shower. It's like 100 degrees and heat warning. Please be careful. Please be safe. I know your neck of the woods is notorious for humidity, so, you know, be mindful and don't stress yourself out. No Dark Tide today. I've just had a very busy week. I need to unwind. I need to decompress. I have a little bit of stress. I got a little bit of a crick in my neck. Timed out. Oh, because you vanished. Instead of, yeah, we tell people to hug yourself. Yes, go hug yourself. Doing an all-nighter on the Avatar work. Oh, what prompted that? Glad you're streaming. Well, I'm glad to be your co-pilot on your magical journey to getting whatever it is you're working on. I'm assuming your Avatar base. I'll help you decompress and de-stress. Oh. Why was it a wink emoji, but it was also frowny? Yeah, it's like a frowny wink emoji. It's like, ugh, I guess I could. Ugh, I guess I could be bothered to. I watched 2 level 1K Potemkins. Oh, you're talking about Guilty Gear Strive, for those that don't know. We are hosting a Guilty Gear Strive tournament on Saturday. For those that play the fighting games. The venue fee and the tournament fee are the low price of absolutely free. There is going to be a double elimination bracket. It is going to be specifically for bragging rights. It's just a community event. I just want to gauge interest and see if people want to run more tournaments.
Sign up, fuckers.
Sign up, fuckers. No one but Eos, myself, and Rich have signed up. Well, I will do a at here again, because the last time I asked, when I was running some sort of fighting game, I forget what it was. Punk, was it during our City of the Wolves sessions? I forget. I forget when exactly I said, well, I don't know if people want me to run a tournament, and then it was like an overwhelming response. So I'm a little confused as to why no one signed up. Mystic Energy, real. I was kind of wondering how you guys chose Guilty Gear. It was a community poll. Yeah, it was a community poll, and it won by like an overwhelming margin. So I was like, okay. I think the choices were, and this was during this was during an Elite Dangerous stream, where I just kind of mused the idea of, well, I don't really play fighting games.
If you people don't join, I will mix you guys up.
Ha. I was kind of musing about it. I was like, some people have said like, oh, why don't you play fighting games on stream? And I was just like, well, because I don't think that would be really good content for most of you. Because it's just going to be me like hyper-focused and just staring at the screen without really responding to chat. And I feel that what I bring as a streamer is the ability to interact with chat on a dynamic basis. I know there's a lot of people who just like have streamers they put on to lurk and stuff like that, and they kind of genuinely, not genuinely, but they kind of generally, that's the word I was looking for, generally ignore them, chat that is, and just do their thing. I'm not one of those guys. I can't do that. I always find that to be very rude and disrespectful, so, I mean, I understand that there's different strokes for different folks, so to speak, but I'm not that stroke. It's weird. No one's signing up. If you guys give me an extra, he's not like other streamers. I did not say that. I'm just saying I know what my strengths and weaknesses are as an interactive content creator, and I choose to lean into the strength of being able to talk to people and having dynamic discourse. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I could play some fighting games, you could watch me play rank mode or whatever, but I think for a lot of people who like that interaction, it would be kind of boring for them. You know what I mean? I've seen streamers that don't really care about chat. Yeah. I'm just saying, there's different ways to go about it. Are you still winning, son? I like to think that I am right now. This is more of a road trip, as it were, without roads. We are trying to get to the center of the galaxy. Also, hi, Cobalt. I hope you're doing well. I want to do more golf game streams because I can turn off my brain and interact. That's my idea, Bowie. This is my golf game stream, in quotation marks, if that makes sense. It's kind of my go-to in the event that, like, I don't know what else to do. So... Koda's singing stream was amazing. Was good to catch that. Koda is very talented. I give him a lot of shit for being a little internet gremlin, but like he is genuinely a very talented and very kind and loving soul. Yeah, Elite's a good game for chat interaction, methinks. Oh wait, I had to say that in a pirate voice. Elite's a good game for chat interaction, methinks. Also, the fact that in my community there's 2,800 hour Potemkins blows my mind. I'm not going to say how many hours I have playing Legacy Potemkin. What? Oh, 2,800 hour. Okay. My brain autocorrected to 2,800, and I was like, damn, 2,800 hours? 2,800 plus hour Potemkins, yeah. I've got way more than that as Legacy. Not so much in Strive. I think I have like a grand total of like 300 hours at most. I feel like it's less, honestly. Also, where the devil is my fill-up? I need a fill-up. I'm gonna go here. Real quick. But yeah, I played Accent Core through its entire lifespan. Hold on. I'm doing math in my head. I came in 2 years after Accent Core released. Because I got coerced by a bunch of anime fighting game players to play a game at a regional. Also, there's a fat patch tonight for Guilty Gear, bet some balance stuff in there. It might be a weird time to do the tourney on the day of it. New ranked mode and everything? Oh, shit. That's awesome. Are they actually going to fix the lobby mode? Because that shit is awful. Just going to go check on Floof before he goes to bed? Okay. Send Floof my regards. For those that don't know, that's Bowie's partner. Full new ranked mode. Well, what does that mean? Is it going to be like an MR system? Like how Street Fighter does it? Like, I don't know what that means. Oh, it's tomorrow. Read the patch notes? Okay, well, that would involve me pulling up the patch notes. I mean, we could run Street Fighter 6 as well. Sorry, I'm stretching my neck. I have like the meanest crick in my neck. 11 p.m. my time. Oh, okay. So that'd be like what? I'm doing math in my head. 1 a.m. my time. Yeah, so it'd be 1 a.m. tomorrow for me. For when the patch drops. So technically you're both right. Because time zones. But yeah, by all means. Also, ! Discord, one of my mods, if you could. That's where you can go to get the link to sign up for the tournament and stuff like that, while we still have some time. But yeah, one with like an overwhelming margin. It was like, I think it was like 12 or 15 votes over what the other guy had. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess people really would like Strive. Alright, slow but sure, we get the gas. But yeah, I'm planning on running that if we have enough participants. 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, my time, that is Eastern. Gonna definitely try to learn Guilty Gear with Lucy, can juggle, combo, summon with Glock. That's true. What a weird choice. When I heard that announcement, I thought it was a fake, you know? I'm going full Axel. Full throttle with Axel. That works. That's a car pun. But anyways, as for the cat in the room, I suppose it could be a cat in the room. The elephant in the room. The reason why we're not running Warhammer Wednesday as per usual is because I kind of want to have more one-on-one interaction with chat. There's been a lot going on as of late in my life, so I find this to be a little bit more meditative, a little bit more mindful, and that's what I need right now. It's weird. I don't care for any characters in Guilty Gear. That's why I'm not into it. BlazBlue is way more cooler characters to me. I mean, that's your preference. There's nothing wrong with having preferences, you know? I had the same problem, too. I kind of got coerced into playing Guilty Gear. I'm a Legacy Potemkin player, for those that don't know. I played him all throughout Accent Core, plus R. Then I kind of stopped around Xrd. And I did it because I basically was... I don't want to say kidnapped, because that sounds too dramatic. But I basically got corralled by a bunch of anime fighting game players at a regional tournament. For those that know, it's East Coast Throwdown. I was there for Tekken, because I'm a Legacy Tekken player as well. And they basically brought me to Denny's, and they were like, so what character do you play in Strive? And I mean, not Strive. At the time it was Accent Core. What character do you play in Guilty Gear? And I'm like, I don't play Guilty Gear. I'm a Tekken player. And they're like, no. You're one of us now. Like, what character are you going to play in Tekken? In Guilty Gear? I'm like, I play Tekken. No. You're one of us now. You need to understand that this is your life now. What character do you play in Guilty Gear? And I was like, I sat there and I was like, what's the easiest character to play? I just can't be bothered. And they were all like, Potemkin. And I'm like, sure. So that's what that story was. It was a little bit confusing because I kept confusing my nouns. Yeah, TLDR was coerced at a Denny's to pick up Guilty Gear, and I decided to ask them what the easiest character to pick up was, and they said Potemkin, so that's how I ended up becoming a Potemkin player. Alright, let's see where we are in the galaxy. Zoob would jump off a bridge if his friends did. No, I have common sense. But my whole argument, my whole raison d'être, that's what I was looking for, is I like to go with the flow. I like to see where things go, so long as it doesn't involve me being in like a, you know, overtly dangerous situation. I'm not going to skydive just because a bunch of people told me, get in there, we're going skydiving, you know what I mean? That's not to say I would discredit the possibility of going. I'm just saying that if it's like moderate risk, mild to moderate risk, I'd probably do it just to see it, just to experience it, you know? And to be fair, because I said yes and, I ended up meeting some very good friends who have carried throughout the course of my life. Run into a lamp... Come on, dude. Oh, not lamppost gate. I'm sorry. I already apologized to Mystic about that. And they've replaced the lamppost, too. Bro wouldn't try skydiving with the smaller and smaller parachute and does he... Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to do anything like that. Hi, Makers. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Within reason is what I'm saying. I'll try something if it's reasonable to try it. Little scissorp of water right there, sorry. Why do you make it sound like you're building up immunity to terminal velocity? I don't think anyone can be immune to gravity. I know the body can handle a lot of resistance, but I don't think you can circumvent the boundary of gravity, you know? I think gravity is going to hit you no matter what. If Faba can? He ain't immune to these nuts. Got him. That's loser talk. Gomez Adams. Elphaba? I feel like I'm about to say a really bad word. You know what I mean? Like, Helfa, and then you, like, back out because you notice that there's your mom behind you or whatever. Helfa! Yeah. The Wicked Witch of the West and Wicked. Oh, okay. Yeah, how did the rest of the stream go? Were you... Oh, you were streaming. What were you streaming? Were you doing more Baldur's Gate? I love Wicked. You do love your fairy tales. Getting great headway in. Working on Oh, Diane's VTuber. That's right. You are working on that. Seems like you're making good headway on that. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Gomez Adams from the Adams Family, he does skydiving, is trying to do so without a parachute. Oh, I see. Getting... I said headway, not head in, you head ass. God damn it. I want to be specific that I love Wicked the musical, not the book. And Extra, not the movie. I see, I see. Understandable. The book is weird. I see. Does no one know about the Addams Family anymore? No, I know. I know who you're talking about. I just don't remember that specific quote. So I just took your word for it. You ever have one of those moments, though? My goodness. I've had a moment where I've referenced some, like, very specific things, and people are like, what's that? And then I just felt myself crumble to dust. Oh, man. A window was partially covering your sentence, so all I saw the book is fucking. Well, the book gets around, I guess. The Wicked book is like a super fucking perverted book, and that's coming from me. Oh. Weird. Considering the source material. I guess the author has a thing, huh? Interesting. Alright, I'm going to check after the next hop. We're going to play Where Are We in the Galaxy in a second. The... What? Huh? Wait, what? Wow, that was... That is something to read. All of a sudden. That's odd and weird and kind of telling of who's writing it. I will say that fantasy and horror authors tend to be very specific about their desires in text. I don't know why those two genres specifically are so unreasonably thirsty. Also, we're having some issues trying to navigate to the next gas station because the next one's going to be here. So here's the thing. Okay, for those of you that are just looking at a bunch of tiny little dots going, what the hell is he saying? I'm looking specifically for yellows, reds, and blue dots on this thing because that indicates that it's civilized, and that means there's going to be like a fuel station somewhere within the cluster. All these white ones are uninhabited. So as you can see where we are right now, we're kind of in the middle of this quadrant, I guess you could call it. My goal is to get here. But the thing is, I'm kind of at the mercy of where civilization is in order to continue my road trip. Let's see. I can move laterally, I suppose. Kind of do it this way and see if I can snake my way into finding another one over here. My goal is to get here, points at a single point amongst the literal fog of same color dots. I told you, here, here. You see? I am rotating. Oh, wait. You can't see the arrow. That's very funny. My goal is to get here. You see the little orb? Okay. That's funny. I don't know why. I just looked over at my stream feed. I was like, what am I saying that's not unreasonable? And I look over like, oh, I'm a doofus. Typical. I love how I'm like positioning myself as the reasonable one. Be like, what are you talking about, chat? Meanwhile, wouldn't be the first time I put my foot in my mouth. All right. Yeah, so I'm having a bit of a trouble trying to find out where I can plot my next point. Do you see? Zoob says to the blind man. Yeah, just simply grow eyes, Kappa. Alright, how do I go? Okay, so down is... F is to go down. Is there anything parallel on this plateau? I did eat. I don't know why that was... yeah, I was about to say. I don't know why I said plantains all of a sudden. Pull up your eye straps and see you, dingus. You can't make me. Not even I can tell me what I can do. Let's see. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a problem trying to figure out where I can plot next aside from this endpoint, because it looks like we're at the edge of the galaxy that I can traverse. Just uncategorize your eye scrub. Pull your scleras up by your bootstraps, kid. Oh, man. Alright. Where are we going? I've got to find another point in order to continue this journey, otherwise I'm going to be at a dead end. Also, my cat has started popping in while I'm streaming, and it's cute, but she simultaneously avoids the camera and knocks my mic around. Oh, no. Alright, so we're going to have to figure out a better viewpoint so I can hopefully... Ooh, what's this? Is this anything? No, it's nothing. I read that is also my cat has started pooping. Why is your brain like this? I think today's been too much of a day, I see. Trade routes in... I also said trade routes. Like Fruit Loops. I'm losing my mind. It's kind of in the name, so... Can't even fucking talk shit on me misreading stuff. Look. We're all tired today. That is a great way to justify my inability to comprehend language right now. That's a great... I'm going to take that out. Alright. Sorry, it's a little granular sometimes, so I have to figure out which plotting point I need in order to indicate what I want to see. It's hotter than Satan's taint in leather pants outside a cold shower felt so good. Among a myriad... As a writer does. Yeah, true. Real. Okay, well, this is a better view. Albeit one that doesn't necessarily help my cause of trying to figure out where to go next. Oh! Wait a second. I can perhaps go here. And that will bring me, if I go further down. How much more does that bring me towards? Maker's Milk? What? What is happening in chat? Hold on. I need to read this. Mantle has their little handle and funny writing on the bottom left of their layout, and last night it looked like for a second it said Maker's Milk. The Milker's Mantle? That's crazy. I'm not the one doing this to you, Makers. I need you to know that, okay? I am scared now. Now you're scared, Baker. Hi, Baker. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's fine, Baker. Everyone's just being a little gremlin right now. Up goes R. Anything up here, perhaps? I'm sorry, folks, for being stuck on this three-dimensional view. It's just, I have to find a plot in order to make this road trip still happen. Because it looks like we ran out of civilization. And that's no good. I just joined and see the message Maker's Milk. I have no answers for you. This is all chat's doing. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you read my stupid chats and hearing you crack a smile. Yeah, that's Punk's fault. It's Punk's fault. It's always Punk's fault when it comes to miscomprehension. It's because we were talking about misreading shit. True. Always punished, though. What I don't get is why there's so many, like, segments over here, but there's no indication of it having civilization? I'm confused. Like, legitimately confused. Is this all anarchy? Is there just no one here? And for those that don't know, anarchy here means no civilization whatsoever. Like, it's just dead stars. Zoob memory is segmented, must be why he's just forgetting stuff. No, I'm probably just going senile. So glad I'm not into alcohol, so I can't think of that without you. I was making a pun, I see. Technically your fault. Hold on. Technically your fault, Zoob, since you had me remember that. I didn't make you remember anything. Zoob, you can't be senile. You're like 25. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just 25, smile. Definitely not more than that. I am but a wee babe. Let's see. What's this? Nothing. I've seen Zoob. Yeah, it's true. You were there at the meetup. I am a fish? First of all, okay, hold on. A fish? What do you mean by that? I'm a lizard, first of all. His avatar is a lie. It's not a lie. How dare you? I'm not a fish! That's not even the right family of animals I'm a part of. Not a fish. Alright. Apply filter to this route, please. How about that? Is that going to actually give me something meaningful to look at? The cake is a lie. What do you mean the cake is a lie? Also, what is this? 2012? I think we're at the limits of where we can go in the galaxy without getting, like, more significant thrusters. Crocs are birds? No, dinosaurs are birds. Zoob got no cake. Oh boy. No comments? I don't know what's worse. See, now we're all awkward. Now it's really uncomfortable, isn't it? This is what you did to stream. What do you mean the Zoob was a lie? I'm not uncomfortable, huh? Mission success? I'm pretty similar to my character's body type. Well, minus the abs. I'm working on those. I'm only awkward because it's bottom Wednesday. Zoob, if I have to be an adult out here, goddamn, I'm gonna be an absolute. You're gonna do that anyways. You're always a little contrarian shitter. Only here, uh-huh. So, what did I receive last Saturday then? You little shit. That's why I thought. That's an extension of here? No, it's not! Everywhere I am is not an extension of here. Here is not... Here is Twitch.tv. Out there is not Twitch.tv. That's my point. hell is pinging me? I'm hearing my phone go off in the background. But you are still Zoob no matter where you go. It's true. I'm Zoob the Mad. There's no cure for that. By the way, Zoob, I contacted my cousin who was the one to give me the website where I ordered the plant from. He said it took his stuff 5 days to come. Man, you just got an unlucky customer experience apparently. That or he's bullshitting. Either way, I'm sorry you're having to deal with all that. He's not the type to do that. Okay. Yeah. What do they do? What are they using as their delivery method? Are they using UPS? Are they Amazoning? Like, is it through the postal service? Also, Punk, I couldn't find you. I give up. USPS? Yeah, okay. So it is the postal service. Yeah, they've been fucking up as of late, I swear. Great. Binary stars. That's it. Look me up on Instagram then. What is happening back there? Oh, you're trying to get a... Oh. Diane's trying to figure out what Punk looks like IRL. If there's binary stars, what about non-binary stars? I'm sure stars can label themselves whatever they want. They can be whatever they want to be. And Makers is my non-binary star. See that? That was a little sweet. I can be smooth sometimes. I wonder what Maker looks like IRL. No comment. I didn't do it. See? Makers, I didn't do it this time, okay? I tried to cover for you. Makers, you need to understand that this is your bit now. You just need to commit to the bit. Just like how I'm stuck being the croc daddy of the internet, you're stuck being this. Just accept it. Is this another no life? Oh yeah, it is a no life system. You're right, which means we need to praise you even harder. Oh no. Manta last night. Punk, I have gone every day being called hot because of you. I bet Liminal is here creeping and laughing. Ah, there we go. I got headphones on. Oh, so when you have me on mobile, Liminal's like, oh, Zoop streaming, and just like pops in. That's fun. Wow, there's a lot of nothing out here. I woke up from my nap and it was a different streamer. This shit always be happening. Hi, Hairless. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, sometimes, but I'm on mobile right now. Just grab headphones for once. I see, I see. I figured that was the case. They have you on while packing weed at work. Hey, I'm not a... Hey, that's free advertising. I'm not adverse to that. You know what I mean? No, they got home like an hour ago. I see, I see. Like, if you put me on the big screen TV over at the weed shop, that'd be very on brand, honestly. Your knock hurts? Oh, it's not a dispensary. Oh, it's processing. Oh, so it's just a warehouse. Got it. Good news, my tomato plant is going to be very big. Hell yeah. Well, at least you have something growing. Oh, they grow too. Okay, so it's literally just like building the buds. Building the bud. Like plants are constructed. It's growing the bud, grabbing the bud off the vine, packing it, sending it over to the dispensary. Gotcha. Your neck hurts. Yeah, mine too. The K is silent. That's, growing, drying, processing, packaging, making edibles, and... Yeah. Alright, so it's a I was gonna say manufactorum. So it's a factory. Gotcha. Oh my goodness. Hi, Christina Aguilera. So that's where you've been all this time? The ancient croc demon. Zoob's so old he's switching to Latin. It happens more often than you think. Ancient croc... Yeah. Well, it's been millennia. Thank you for the posture check. I appreciate you. I got Luna to speak Latin yesterday. I heard you were making Luna go crazy. And that you blew out all of Wes's reserves for his redeems. So now he has to re-up the amount he's paid for Luna's voice. That shit is hilarious. I can't believe that happened. Also, I might have to hit the little Crocs room in a second. I feel something coming over me. But we were having fun seeing what languages she can speak. Luna kinda intelligent, making me feel things. Did Wes say when he was rebranding? I don't know when his actual rebrand date is. He just keeps sending me updates on stuff. And it looks like he's pretty far into the process, but I do not want to speak for him, you know what I mean? So I will say that he's got a lot of stuff ready for it. I don't have any actual dates, though. Yeah, I mean, he also has to bring it into whatever application he's going to use for the modeling and pressure test it, make sure it actually works. Get his stuff in line with the new setup and all that jazz. So, it's probably going to take a little bit. But I've seen some of his work. Well, some of the work that he had commissioned for him. I've seen his emotes. I've seen what he's going to look like in the future. Including some TMI on his model at times. That was wild. Let's just say the person that's making the new model was very flattering. I'll leave it to your imaginations what that means. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. That's what they said. Oh, man. Wow. Alright. I have to use the restroom real quick. I know. I gotta use the restroom real quick. I will be right back, I promise. Alright, we're back. Except my head's in the clouds, apparently. Ah, there we go. Sorry about that. Just a quick little segue, sojourn. I want to be a little frog. I did wash my hands. What kind of uncouth ruffian do you think I am? I have standards and sanitary requirements. A crock. Wait, the same kind of... I'm considering making a breakfast crunch wrap for dinner. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah-oh. Hold that thought. There we go. Cooking the hash browns in beef tallow. That sounds amazing, actually. Does this place have a station? Good. Thank goodness. Bartini Beacon. What happened to Warhammer? I am not in the right headspace for it right now. I need to relax and unwind. Dion this way is Dion's drag persona? Oh my goodness. Why is Space Gator being a hoe? Hi, Sassy. How are you doing? I just needed a moment to take a look at the name, and I was like, oh, it's probably Sassy. And then I look up, therefore it is. What are you using for your protein, Gem? Are you using sausage? Or are you using, I'll be your Warhammer? Why, because you'll smash me? You think I can't turn a phrase? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Home here, let me give you keys for stress to go away. Oh, Hairless is flirting with chat again. I see. Only if you wear the mask? Bro, I can't believe I got Shy Guy cucked in my own Discord. That's crazy. I mean, that's not a no, though. I'd consider it. How did that old Lonely Island song go? Still counts. Hairless is flirting with me. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what played in my head when she said only if you wear the mask. Yeah, the song. You know, that one from the... What was that? The 2010s? I just had sex. And it feels so good, feels so good. Remember the Lonely Island? Before they became, like, actors for some comedy show. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I think. But I cried the whole time. Doesn't matter, still counts. That song. They were always actors. That was from SNL. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I didn't know that. I learned something new today. Can you get me chicken nuggets? I never understood it. I don't know. I'm sure it depends on the person as to why that happened. I'm too tired and sore for the store. Otherwise, I'd show you what for. Yeah, this is an awkward landing pad. Alright, let's see. What is that emoji? I've never seen that one before. Oh no, I overshot it. I give you jeez your boo boo away. Why does Hairless, when she speak like this, sound like the "How can I reach these kids" Cartman skit in my head? Punk ape version of the SpongeBob. Oh, okay. That's pretty funny. I was thinking Ao Oni for some reason. And I got confused. Alright, let's see. Is this the right side? It is, thank goodness. Alright, let us take a look at the map because hopefully there'll be more opportunities for charting. Unless we're at the absolute end of this galaxy I can traverse right now. Alright, have fun at the store. Don't get lost. Let's see, the Lagoon Nebula. There's like nothing out here. I feel like we're at the last exit on the Interstellar Highway. You know what I mean? Why are you at the Zoop store? Oh my goodness. Talk about a classic act. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything out here. For like miles. Well, more like light years. Repo later? Oh, it depends on how it goes. Oh, let's see. Economy, tourism, government. I applied the filter at the route, but there's nothing out here. Sadly, there's no clothes. Isn't there like isn't there a store in Europe that's a clothing store called Soup? I thought that was the case. None. There really isn't anything out here. What the fuck? How is there nothing for thousands of light years? Okay. I'm just seeing by switching the map view if there are some civilizations I missed. No, this is all anarchic. There's just nothing out here. That is so strange. Clothes are for losers anyways? I like my clothes. I'm going to open a Zoob store. Only if I got a cut. Place as barren as my front lawn without a light. I'm sorry! I said I was sorry and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mystic. I'm sorry for taking your lamppost out. I apologize. There's nothing out here. It's all good. I'm glad. I'm glad you managed to replace it. There is nothing out here. There is nothing out here except tens of thousands of stars and nothing. No speedway, no sheets, no Wawa, nothing. It's not my birthday, Hairless. You know it's not my birthday. We have already celebrated my birthday this year. You were there. What about a Buc-ee's? Nothing. There's no Buc-ee's. Which is crazy because Buc-ee's is everywhere. But it's not here. What the hell is this? What is this light ray situation? Okay. So you gotta hold that shit, not even a come and go? Is that a real thing? Or are you memeing right now? It's real? Is it spelled just like this? That's really weird. But somehow not surprising? I don't know how I feel about that. The come and go, spelled K-U-M. Well, I know Bucky's is real. We have Wawas, but not in NY. Yeah. Yeah. That part's real. That wasn't the thing I was questioning. The thing I was questioning was the come and go. Written as K-U-M. And I was like, that's not real. That's memes. There's no way. Okay, I retriangulated. Let's see if that gets me to where I need to be. Okay, good. Oh, hey, Antoni. Apparently I missed that. When you made... when you made Luda sound like a New Yorker, and apparently, hey, I'm Tony, was their idea of what a New Yorker sounds like. Was that prompted, or was that just, like, something that came naturally as a result of... Well, naturally insofar as it's natural. I mean, like, organically. Okay. Maybe even organically is not the right term for it. Did it emerge? Or was it prompted? I guess. Semi-prompted. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. I wonder if there's interstellar services, if they don't have a ship with, like, a jump drive that can get me to the next sector, and they could just transport me to, like, a cluster within the middle of nowhere that would have interlocking spokes, and then I could just take a taxi over to that section and then just get my ship to go over there. I told her to pretend she's an NYC construction worker named Tony and tell me about Italian Americans in New York, and she goes, hey, I'm Tony. And she starts talking about Little Italy. Oh my goodness. Space? Yeah. That just sounds like she was playing a stereotype at that point. The gabagool and pasta visual, like, type of energy. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's the matter for you, huh? When I worked at IBM, and this is going to be a really weird tangent, there used to be a forget about it type of place, like a pizza shop, and they all talked like that. It was very jarring for me because I never experienced that person in the real world, and that was like wild. And they were really, really passionate about soccer. She did Jersey and Cali and Cockney accents too. Oh yeah, I forget this friend group doesn't know I'm basically a nudist. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm attracted to intelligence and Luna really showed it off. I see. I believe that's called Sapio? Yeah. That sounds right. Then why are you... Wow. Why are you so mean, Mystic? We forsake our brain cells at the door. Abandon all brain cells, ye who enter here. Correct. Oh my goodness. I know things. Sometimes. Well, I like the female form, and intelligence is hotter. Also, Zoob is smart, I think. I know enough to know that I know very little. But in the spirit of knowledge and learning, I attempt to learn things. The no-brain emoji combo. Hello, Silver. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. How is the Silver today? I am at the edge of the known galaxy, apparently. And I, in a vainglorious attempt to get out of this sector of the galaxy, am going to see if they have an Uber Lyft. Best uninterested emoji combo. Uninterested emoji combo. Okay, cool. So you're edging. I really need to choose my words more carefully given my audience. How am I? I will be okay. I am currently in a stressful point in my life, but, you know, it is what it is. I come back to edging. Of course, you are the edge master. That was so out of pocket. We're not edging, we're clearly just talking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just asking for permission to dock real quick. We gotta do a quick dock, a little dip, and then we're out, you know? Just gotta dip the... I'm not helping this case at all. I feel it's more us mud wrestling for the brain cell. Yeah, at this point. And like... Alright, you know what? You know what image lives rent-free in my head? Or rather, what video lives rent-free in my head? It's the one where Piccolo is running away from a very high-octane energy blast. And he runs. He's like sprinting, like Usain Bolt style. And he just runs up to Goku. And there's like this cutaway shot of them kissing. And then he just keeps running away. And then Goku gets blown up. Yeah. That video lives rent-free in my head. That's what I immediately thought of when you all were talking. Oh my goodness. Dodge, yeah. I need to pin that to the meme board now that I'm thinking about it. I have a lot of videos rent-free in my head. I think that's just how my ADHD works. That's real. That's so real. You need an emoji of you and a priestess out praying and saying bless. I met the Team 4 Stars homies one time. I took a picture with the guy who voices Alucard in the fandom. Oh, that's cool! How was that experience? Yeah, there is nothing at the edge of space here. Not made outfit. Y'all seem to really love the maid outfits. I just assume you're all Melty Blood players. That's very dumb. You ever just have a laugh that's just you? When is Zoob maid outfit? Never. There's nothing wrong with wanting to wear a maid outfit. I just simply do not want to. If you want that, I can direct you to many of my friends who wear maid outfits on the reg. It was great. I kind of felt bad because I asked him to take a pic, but no one else. Oh, okay. So you wanted a solo dolo pic with them. It wasn't on purpose, but I heard his voice and melted. Oh, I see. You don't have to wear the mask if in a maid outfit? I'm very confused as to what is the green light for you. The Shy Guy mask? The maid? I thought it was a matter of covering the face. Now I'm like more perplexed. Voices are nice. Where's Mr. Popo at? Cancelled. And then turned into a purple man. Maid outfits look itchy. Yeah, they do look itchy. Also, this area is not rendered at all. So, we really are... Yeah, Jinx. Yeah, that was Jinx. But also Popo. If you look at some of the later episodes. I want to see Zoob in a maid outfit. Well... Sassy is a complex eukaryotic being, multifaceted. I'm perplexing that you're trying to figure it out. What are you, stupid? No, I'm just confused. I'm confused as to what the toggle is. And I don't like lace. That's part of how I know I'm not into goth fashion. I see. What's it gonna take? What's your price? I searched my heart for what that price tag is, and I can't agree on what a lowball estimate would be. It'd have to be in like the 6 digits, at the very least. I need to stress how much I do not want to dress up in a maid outfit. I'll pay it in yen. No. That's in dollars. I'm not doing any foreign exchange currency trade, okay? What do you mean too late? I didn't agree to the terms. I can just say no. I can just say no. Wow, there really is nothing out here. Do I really have to backtrack? I went so far out. Wait. I see a dot. A pale white dot. Is this... That is not a thing I can touch. Damn it. Jots down notes for stupid drawing one day. Oh no. I'll draw it for a half. I don't consent to my likeness being used like this. Yeah, there's really no other place for me to go without running out of gas. Ah, this is unfortunate. There's like battle stations over... Oh, system colonization ship. Ooh, I wonder what this is. Maybe I can hitch a ride with them? That would be fantastic. Are you really going to blow up due to no gas again? I am trying to keep this road trip a-going, but without any gas stations, I'm going to have some trouble doing so. I'm surprised you're out of gas with how much chat gasses you up. I mean, life is unfortunate. This reminds me of Outwilds. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. In a way. Oh, wait. It would help if I charged my thrusters. Also, I have full fuel. I just did that. I wish it was smart enough for that game. Outer Wilds. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine, I guess. She didn't work for you? Oh, you weren't able to get the game going? Working, rather? Oh, it kept crashing. I see, I see. Wait, how am I gaining days by going towards it? And that's not an issue I have, so I'll get Zoob going. It's nice to be liked, I guess. Ow. You ever just pop your elbow? If you heard a gunshot, that was my elbow. I apologize if you did. Some people say it's held against your will, but it feels good to be held. That's a wild sentence. Aw. I'd hold you, Sassy. I guess. I want banana. Oh, but not me. Okay. I was about to say, I'll give you a banana. Yeah, I was waiting for that one. Some comments are just best left unanswered, just to let them lead into each other, you know what I mean? Bananarchy? I don't think he's talking about bananas at this point. Or because I am an ape, who knows? Well, hopefully this colonization ship will give me some option to leave this sector, because I am getting quite tired of this area. I would like to move on, please. And so begins the roast of Punk Ape in Zoob's chat. Hey man, the Shizzler just wants you to get healthy options with your fiber. Boy, that career mode was something. I eat plenty of banana fiber, trust. Ah, alright. Sassy eats bananas with the skin on? Oh my goodness. I don't know why that did as much psychic damage to me as it did, but my headphones almost fell off my head, and I had to scramble to put them back on. Sideways? Sassy eats bananas the long way? That's crazy. I don't know if I should agree with that. Oh. That's hard, but gross. Wouldn't it be and, I guess? I don't know. I feel like that's more conjunctive than it is a contrast. Maybe I'm being pedantic. My work here is done. Sassy eats bananas the long way is crazy work, Mystic. I don't eat. I eat them sideways. All right, what can I do here? Oh my god. Oh, you can dock on this ship. Interesting. I wonder what activities you can perform in this ship. There's a lot of things happening in chat right now. Back, did you deliver that space pizza yet? Well, I came to the edge of the sector, and the problem is that I can't leave this sector right now because there's an invalid amount of gas stations between me and the next place. Which means I'm kind of scrambling to figure out... Oh. Pad 9, not pad 26. Might be. The pizza's gonna get cold. I already ate it. See, I solved that problem a long time ago. That was like 30 light years ago. I was just like, I'm gonna make an executive decision. This cheese pizza is not getting to its destination, so it goes into my stomach. The sacrifices you have to make as a delivery boy. I regret both nothing and everything. I am in the precipice of existence. Existence maxing, as you were. Can fab... What? I'm scared to ask what that means. Is this the right way to land? I hope it is. If not, well, I'm going to have to go through an awkward rotation sequence. That's not a real thing. There's no way that's a real thing. I don't want to look it up. I'm going to be real. Yes, it's real. Yeah, I'm not looking that up either. You can buy shirts? It tastes like... Oh, because it's like Canadian bacon. I see. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, looks like I don't really have anything to do with this thing aside from just grabbing missions. Which apparently this has none. So I'll take the fuel and then I'll leave, I guess. Yeah, I think I've reached the very edge of what I can explore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double back real quick. And as I double back, I'm going to see if I can use Space Uber to get me to a different place. There are parents who think that their parents... Oh. That's weird. I just think it's very strange that that's like a thing that people do. I don't get it. My friend had the t-shirt that says someone's... Oh. I see. I'm more confused as to why that's a thing than anything. I'm surprised you don't know that. Some weird people brought that into a Silent Hill 2... Oh, yeah! Oh, that's what that was referencing. I thought it was just some unhinged guy on the internet talking about his weird theory. And it was like... Of course it would have to be some sort of weird conspiracy. I just thought it was some unhinged person talking about that. Well, yeah, it was, but I didn't know there was some basis to it. Yeah. It's just bizarre. I don't know why that's a cultural practice. I don't get it. I'm sure there's reasons behind it for, like, ritualistic purposes or whatever, but I don't know. I just don't understand. Wow, that is a gnarly looking planet. That's just oops all... That's like oops all bruises and lesions on a giant silver ball. That was kind of creepy looking, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, I'm going to head out and go play some games. Enjoy. Have a good night. Oh no, people think it affected their mental health. What? Have fun, buddy. There kind of were reasons behind it, but modern washing kind of fixed it. I see. Oh, was it a hygiene thing? Oh, I see. Diseased hot... Bleh. I expected that from Masky, not from you, Bowie. But they're the same people who think it's... Oh, okay. Oh. That. The manosphere. I see. Is this 5 or is this 35? I can't tell. This is 5. Oops, all bruises reminded me of the disease Hot Pocket. See, I can't get laid because I'm sure you're very pretty. I can't get laid because I'm lazy. That's what it comes down to. I'm just like, oh, I could. Or I could do all this other stuff. Then I just ultimately go for the other stuff. My favorite way to get abs is with a partner. Real? I don't need to get laid because life fucks me every day. Alright, I'm gonna go into the Space Uber area and see if I can get to a different sector because, frankly, I feel like I'm at a loss getting there via this ship. So I'm probably gonna have to, like, teleport over to a new part of the sector and have them tractor beam my ship over there. My hole hurts. Oh my goodness. Also, I felt that quote, Mystic. Under deployment, I see. Alright, can you get me into a different area, please? And thank you. I like to book a long range. My existence hurts. I felt that too. No, not even here. Jiminy Christmas. Can you go over here? There's nothing. This is kind of scary, low-key. Just being at the edge of known civilization and not being able to get a ride out. Because for hundreds of millions of light years, there's just nothing. New horses available in horse game. Oh, the Uma Musume? Is that what you're referring to? Okay. Can't go any further than that. Am I gonna have to backtrack all this way? That will be so miserable. Okay. What if I go down here? Did I ask on a previous stream if you do space trucking / asteroid mining if given the chance? I do the space trucking. That's the majority of how I make my moolah. But right now, as I am in... Oh, I mean IRL. Oh. Yeah, I would absolutely do it. I think it'd be fascinating. I think this is as far as I can go out. Alright, I'm newbie to Uma. Who can I harass to learn more about it? I was about to say, this is the most mystic question ever. Wow, there really is nowhere to go. I guess what I could do, conversely, is instead of going up this way, right? Which looks like a fuckload of nothing. I could probably swing by this way, sweep around, and perhaps do it that way? Out of range. I stuck around for a minute while I was wrapping things up. I see. I got rice showered. What? I was trying to remember which show or movie focused specifically about Earth becoming a luxury resort. And space becoming like the slums for workers after all mining moved off planet. Elysium or The Expanse? Elysium, it was the moon, I thought. I thought the moon was like the luxury resort. And the whole inciting event was this guy needed to cure his disease and they had med beds in space. Alright, take it easy, Mystic. Have a good night. Rice Shower is an SSR, and I got her instead of Narita. Brian, I cry. Oh, it was your horse pull. I see. Hokily dokily, hokily schmokily. What I'm going to have to do, probably, as much as it pains me, is I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit. And my thought is that if I go back here, I can swing over here, go right, perhaps. But it all is dependent upon whether or not there are places out here that I can get to. I'm going to use the mommy horse for me. We need more mommy horse. Mommy horse, huh? How many times are you going to make me say this phrase? Bonsai Pop, YouTube channel, fam, Zoob, I friends? Yeah. Yeah. It seems like all of Bonsai Pop is consumed by Uma Musume. I, knowing myself, and knowing my tendencies, choose to be willfully ignorant of it, and choose instead to live vicariously through people giving me descriptions as to what's going on. I want you to remember some of them are males. I see. Aren't like a lot of them male, but they like waifu. They turn them into waifus or something. TLDR, they run. Well, yeah, that's what horses are mostly used for. Because my bisexual ass gives half a shit. I see. They are horse girls. IRL, they're just horses. I mean, horses do have genders, I guess. Well, not I guess. They do. What do you say about gender neutral I be playing? Hi V, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You playing them gender footsies? I see. Also, V, terrible news. Unfortunately, we reached the end. Oh shit, it's Navi. Hi Navi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the swamp. How have you been, buddy? Whoa. So we reached the edge of where we can go on the galaxy, so we have to backtrack, and hopefully I can get to the next sector that way by taking a giant swing around. I'm existing. I felt that. Yeah, Navi hangs out in Riley's Discord. El fellow pilot, I see. Yes, I am. This is my just chatting stream because I'm a fidgety little guy and I need to have something to do with... I need something for my hands to do, so this is my just chatting. So we were edging and trying to find fulfillment, yeah. But we edged as far as we could, so now we have to backtrack. Unfortunately, we ran out of gas stations. Someone's... Of course, that's what bring Masky back. Hi, Masky. Welcome back. Alright. Say edging one more fucking time, I swear to the gods. I read your comment. Does that count? Speaking of which, that guy Coda rated on earlier was a jump scare. I don't usually watch thirst streams, but damn. Oh. Did Coda send you to someplace suspicious? Group edging. It certainly feels like that sometimes when I stream. Just a furry with a just a furry with a weight rack in his room and a squat. Oh. Wow. We're edging in the interior crocodile alligator. I hope not. I just did the carpets. Took a lot of cleaning for that. You better not stain my carpets again. Hi, Snake. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Throws a pencil at me. Alright, my brain has run it enough for today. I'm out to lurk. Alright, take care, Sassy. Have a good night. You're getting a PC soon. What kind of PC? Let me look at this thing. It's in the middle of nowhere. Where are we in relation to where we need to be? You don't want us to stain your insides? You ever just let a breath die in your chest as a result of reading something? Gumpy in general chat announced he has a PC now. Oh, nice. That's right, he was an Xbox boy for a while. Good for him. We're building it. I'll show you the parts we're ordering and the case we have. We have other things, but I don't have pics of them. The hard drive is in my old laptop. I see, so you're transferring it. Wait, are you getting a new laptop? Or are you, like, using a converter to get your laptop hard drive to work on your desktop? I'm a little confused as to the logistics of this. Most modern SSDs are cross-capable. Ooh. I did not know that. Oh, right, because it's NVMe. Oh, that makes sense. Can Linux run Xes? Yeah. Linux can run any file format for the most part. Unless it's like something hyper-specific, like an Adobe Photoshop file or something like that, in which you would have to get the corresponding application to run it. But that's just how those files work. Okay, so if it's an M2, yeah, then absolutely you can just pull and play. Groovy. There we go. Should that be redeem? I feel like that should be a redeem. I say that enough. Maybe I'll just like plaster my head over Ash as he says it. Pull and play redeem. No, the groovy redeem, because I always say that. And now I have AO saying it too. The word groovy is so good. I love how corny it is. It's so corny it wraps around to being kind of cool again. You know what I mean? It's the Evil Dead effect, where it's just... It's so corny and so over the top and so cringe that it ends up being kind of cool again. I sent the pics, I see. Let me warp, and then I will take a look-see. Also, mahogany. Yeah, mahogany is a fun word to say. Absolutely, positively. Yeah, it's such a bad movie it got a sequel. It got 2 sequels. One was technically a rework. Because there was the Evil Dead, and then there was Evil Dead 2, which was basically just a rehash of Evil Dead 1. And then there was Army of Darkness. And it got a show. Which, I will say, I've watched all of it. It's a good show. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got a Ryzen. I see. Let's see. Oh, you just, you're piecemealing the guy together. Oh, yeah. This is my boomstick! I love that whole monologue where he just tries to sell them a product they can't buy for another few
In
hundred
today's
days.
news, the missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference, or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is.
Cool. I'm now more confused than I was before that began. Does this game have parallax? Parallax scrolling? I'm not sure.
Balls.
Balls? So how's the parts for the PC then? Looks pretty good. Looks like you got quite a number of deals on your stuff. That'll get you up and running.
Gonads even.
Gonads even. Gonad maxing, as it were. Ah, there we go. Wait, it's been 2 weeks. I forgot about this. Forgot about what?
Hashtag Buret.
No, come on. What's this about gonads that require more examples for science? Tony Stark made this in a cave with a box of scraps. All the pieces are there. It looks like you got a number of deals. If it works, you know? And this is... Alright, well, to be fair, I have a very contrasting and skewed opinion of how...
Do you all remember the Austin Powers bit with Dr. Evil's rocket?
Yes, I do. Yeah, my stepdad searched Amazon for deals to match my price range. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that. If you find stuff on sale and it's a W, then take it, you know? Take your wins while you can. And I have a very skewed perception as to what a thing should look like because I've seen...
Johnson.
Johnson? You've seen Johnson? Huh, okay. You know it wouldn't be amazing, same as me, but it'll work for GTA 5 and stuff? Hey, it as long as it works, you know? You can always iterate later, is all I'm saying. Speaking of Austin Powers, you should watch the new Naked Gun movie. It's very funny. I've heard that recommended multiple times to me. Some passive tallywhack. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I've been a part of a scene where people make controllers off, like, random, very unhinged things. Like V, who's still floating around here probably, tried to make me a controller out of a freaking Tonka truck because I played Abigail for a grand total of, like, 2 weeks in order to win a money match. And by money match, I mean a dare. I was like, I bet I can. I bet I can discover this character in 2 weeks and become like tournament ready for it. This was during Street Fighter V, so, and you need to keep in mind that I did not play an ounce of Street Fighter V because that game did not appeal to me. And they were like, I bet you can't pick up Abigail in 2 weeks. And I'm like, I bet I can. I bet I can, and then I can beat a tournament player, I promise you. And then I did. Hell, I post him in the memes chat. Grill one is great. To be honest, me and him have been bonding, which I didn't expect. Never thought that would happen. Oh, that's very sweet. Anyways, but the PC is done, I'll let you know. Yeah, of course. My stepdad is streaming right now, but I ain't watching it. Damn. I gotta show you all the tomato leaves, how tall the plant is growing. I'm excited to see how the tomatoes themselves grow. He knows I'm gay, but he doesn't know I'm a furry femboy twink. I feel like that's just a subcategorization of the thing he already knows you are, though. So, like, what would be the difference? I guess I'm a little confused. Stepdad's got to step up his stream presence. Yeah. I guess. Is your stepdad single is crazy? I don't want to explain furries to him. Okay. I see. Okay, that part I understand. Zoob femboy is looking like a girl. What are you talking about, Punk? I mean, femboys and flamboyant legacy gays are two sides of the same coin. I'll take your word for it as someone that is on the outside looking in on that whole thing. Uh-oh, I may be in danger. I love femboys, they're great. It seems that we have a very femboy positive community. I mean, I love all my LGBTQIA friends. I have made a lot of them over the past year. Means some elite danger.
We have reports of an unidentified flying object.
Uh-huh.
It has a long, smooth shaft, complete with 2 balls.
I can direct you to Wes. He likes femboys. GSRM is easier, but never caught on, Sai? Huh? Oh, I see. For the shorthand. I'd smash a femboy. Claude just opened itself on my PC. Gender, sexuality, and romantic minorities. Oh, that would be a lot easier to say. Why did you go with that whole mouthful instead of that? I guess it kind of sounds like Jism, which, yeah. Because we already bought the t-shirts. Don't smash me, I'd be crushed and hurt. Instead, cuddle me and Netflix and chill. It was the performative allies, I see. Alphabet Mafia is what my friends always refer to themselves as. I like that, because that's a lot easier to say. Zoob calls a character from Fatal Fury who isn't a femboy a femboy. He is! Look at Hokutomaru. Tell me he's not a twink. I guess those might be different axes of a similar path, but I'm in a polyam relationship with one boyfriend and a girlfriend, and I don't know if they'd be okay with me getting new partners. I mean, don't you have... How does that work? Do you just, like, give, like, a tribunal counsel? And you're like, oh, I feel like adding someone, and then you have to screen them? Also just funny, and I'm friends with people with a sense of humor. I'm not a Twinkie. Alphabet Mafia can be funny or some boomer shit, depending entirely on context. Yeah, true. My stepdad is straight. Put a meeting on the Google Calendar? It's like Ben 10 Alien X thing. I see. He's a 17-year-old kid with the modern haircut. He's a fucking twink. Says a player who mains that character. My cat mashed against my face, so I took off my glasses and now y'all blurry. Oh no! It looks like kids I went to school with who were sexist. Oh man. I read that and then I immediately thought of an SNL skit in my head of like problematic Hokutomaru. Just like being really defensive about being called a twink. And then just being hateful as a result. But my partners give me the go-ahead. I will be all over. Oh my god. I remember reading up on Polyam and the whole process is just getting reviews for calendar apps. What? My cousin tried to introduce me to his friend. I legit just went, I'm gay. Oh, that's funny. They try to introduce you to a nice girl, and they were like, but I like boys. Awkward. Hey, how Maru? I'll show you the... Oh my god! Oh, no, yeah. His friend was round, and I just went, I'm the... Oh, okay. I read it as introduce me to his friend. As in, like, for... Because I didn't know the context. I thought that he was trying to play matchmaker or something. Allies are a good thing, but all that stuff is 100% performative nonsense. I see. We space docking. Hi, Wes. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I needed a cool... Excuse me. I needed a calm down day, a cool day, you know. A just vibes day. Ball of loving cuddles, but no one wants... Aw. I'm sure you'll find someone. Have you ever had your soul sucked out? Jesus. Holy mackerel. My mom thinks I pretend to be all this and a rainbow flag just to annoy her. I mean, I feel like if your parents are a certain way, I think part of that is... I think that's part of the... what's the word for it? I think that's part of the benefits, you know? I had a better word for that, but, you know? It's a bonus, I guess, to annoy them if they are, like, rallying against it, and you are that. I'd be extra petty about it if my parents were like that. And I was like that. Listen, homie, I can't keep up. I like having friends. I don't care what they are as long as they are cool. Hell, I'm even from the croc, I hope. Aw. It's very sweet. But yeah. That's my attitude as well. I love and accept people for who they are, so long as they are kind and also reciprocate that to everyone else. Your parents just want you to continue the species and not make mistakes. I don't blame most of them as long as they come around. Yeah. Like, I base my whole life around being the antithesis to her or something. It does feel like that sometimes from the stories you share. I think it's very funny. Because I'd absolutely be that, too, if I was in your shoes. I'd be... Nah, I'm just like that. I'm a pineapple tree, accept me, or I nuke the orange. Oh my god. Like, I happen to be an atheist and it upsets her, so she thinks I'm faking it. I happen to be a punk, must be fact. Short hair fake. Maker's shoes too small for you, Croc Daddy. I am a size 13 wide, so probably. I don't know, man. I try not to bring those topics into chat just because of the fact that, like, I deal with enough of it as it is, and I'm trying to escape from my reality. I don't actually know what this shoe scaling is for non-yeehaw territories. The most we had was a special person. Yeah. Hands, face, space. Zoob, I'm a 6 in men's. Oh, yeah. I would absolutely not be able to even begin to get your shoes on. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Luckily, though, it's not that hard to find my shoe size. It's just like, it's a lot, you know? How? I'm a big dude. I'm a big dude, I work out, and my feet are big. I don't know what to say. This is what I was given in life. I think size 12 is US 13. Maybe. I don't know what the scaling is for overseas. Lion gave me pants and I've shit in them. Can you say I work out? I work out. Wow, that was a whole era, wasn't it? When LMFAO was all over the airwaves. I kind of miss them. All they wanted to do was party rock. And we all said, no, get out of here, Lamau. I missed Recession Pop. What the fuck happened? Yeah, I know. Recession Pop was really good. Like, in hindsight, you listen to it, it's like bouncy and kind of fun. What happened? Then we got one Kesha song, an Abracadabra, and then nothing. Yeah. My boyfriend caught me flirting with the fanboy. Does that mean my dick is... This is why you have to pre-screen your chat reads. Oh, yeah, yeah. Baker's been here for a while.
Party rock is in the swamp tonight. Everybody get your Crocs up just right, and we will make you lose your mind.
Mods are sleeping. Get 'em, boys. I just hear... I read that in... Remember the dog from Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Who was poorly drawn? He was like a balloon animal. Tonight, you.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Every day I'm shuffling. That's how I read Maskey's comment. Tonight, you. So you're saying you're like Ron Burgundy and read everything on the teleprompter? Look, sometimes something slipped through. And I realize halfway through the sentence that I've made a terrible mistake. But that is the cost you pay for being
Are men okay? No, every day I'm suffering.
I felt that. That's real. Ad break in 20 seconds. If you are able to hear me, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for subbing. Thank you so much for your continued patronage, and I appreciate you for being here. Haven't you seen the video, Zoob? Which video? There are many videos upon the internet. I gotta move this over here. Yeah, you'll have to be more specific, Eos, because there are many videos on the internet. And I do not know which one you are speaking of. You're back from ad torture. Well, welcome back. I appreciate you being here. Give me 500 points. Croc didn't read my entire message, so I want to use the voice thingy. Oh, no. The one that I stopped halfway through. I feel like my YouTube video got suppressed. It has no views. Oh, no. Which YouTube video?
Does that mean my dick is 1 foot if it's the same size as my foot LMAO?
I don't know how to parse that. At all. You would use your points to say something like that. Alright. A lot of nothing over here. As we scramble backwards to hopefully find a way forwards. You know me, I'm the definition of always horny. How do you take care of that? That is a lot. I'd imagine that being exhausting. The video I made about Dawn of War 4. Oh! Hello. I was speaking with my girlfriend, but I warn you, they won't stop until they break you, so have fun! I don't want to be horny anymore. I want to be happy. I've slid into your DMs, Croc Boy. Please look at... Oh my god. What am I looking at? Also, I love how it always goes to this monitor instead of... Oh, is this it?
Men okay?
Nope. Every day I'm struggling.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Dion, I got the pickles and orange juice? Why? What the heck did I just come back to? You know, typical stuff. Welcome back, Navi. Have fun. This is getting interesting. Oh, man. That's my spirit animal right there. That's exactly what Kronos said. Yeah, because it's a very valid question, Hairless. What the hell are you thinking with that combination? Oh my. Masking won't stop till my entire chat is in a relationship with her. Crazy. My knees will be a space. Oh my god! I want Zoom to cuddle me with his thighs. Oh my goodness. Definitely getting interesting. This is just a Wednesday for me, dude. Ugh. This is the burden I bear. I enjoy how all of this was made because I ended up hanging out with Coda and he just decided to make me a thirst magnet because he thought it would be funny. And I'm just like, oh, whatever, you know. It's all fun and games with... Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that part? Oh man, I hate it when you chafe when you jog or whatever. Terrible. Terrible work. Check my DMs, I'm so scared. Alright, let me take the jump first. But you are a thirst magnet without Coda's influence? I'm just me. I'm flattered that so many people find me attractive, but it's like... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being myself. My DMs are safe, don't worry. That makes me worry even more. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a car? It looks like you're redoing the frame on it? It looks like a car. A 1997 Volvo. Okay. If not your DM, but can I slide in? I love how as I was reading that and tapered off, my phone rang in the other room. That's really funny. Zoob lives this stumbled into the sexy idiot trope. Hi Sphintus, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know how I got here. I know exactly how I got here. It's even more confusing. I got here because I had to look up VTuber tutorials because I had to figure out what the hell a VTuber was. And then Coda's videos came across my dashboard. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Zoom attained himbo status? I'm not a himbo. Oh my goodness.
Cock. Schmeat.
Schmeat. I don't know why. I don't know why that was funny. I'm gonna let Masky have some fun. I'm gonna look up some lore. What lore? The way it said Schmeat matter-of-factly tickled me. Oh my god! And the voice thingy with no spaces, I want to see what it sounds like. Have you ever heard of the phrase semantic satiation?
Cock.
Semantic satiation is when you say a word over and over again until your brain...
Into the wood chipper feet first.
I'm sorry, that derailed my train of thought. But that term comes from the fact that you say a word over and over again and it eventually loses all meaning in your brain. Because your brain disconnects the sound from the meaning, so it just starts to sound like meaningless noise. That's a real thing. And now you've learned that thing.
I love how the swamp has devolved into an interactive femboy dating platform.
I don't know how this happened.
Door.
Words are innately meaningless though, right? Yeah, I mean, it's what we ascribe meaning to that gives it meaning. If this aspect in conversation is interesting to you, I highly recommend reading some Derrida. He is the forerunner of the philosophy called deconstruction, where he does all this. And more. With the concepts of playing around with words until they no longer make sense or have any meaning. And then arguing that is a springboard for everything being a modal concept of mind. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Bowie. How far away am I from the fuel station? That's what I want to figure out. Okay. I am 2 hops away. Wanting something does not give you the right to have it. Yeah. Masking.
We make sounds with meat muscles in our food holes, and others understand with their side head holes and electric meat sponges.
Thanks. That is the worst way to describe the conversational
Speaking
experience.
so much you turn into an ethereal beholder. Gotcha.
It's a game quote. I don't know from what. My keyboard has a button for that. What? It just pulls random quotes from games? Wait, where does it pull the information from? It has flirt buttons too? That just means I have to win you over with my charm and wit as well as my fantastic cooking. Oh my goodness. And jokes and other things? What are you full of, beans? I never knew reloading could be so exhilarating. What? Ah. Nice little emote train right there, hairless. What are you playing, Sventus? I think today is my last day of my sub. I see. What am I drinking? Water, currently. I need to keep hydrated so I don't dehydrate. Anyway, time to sleep. This nature spirit needs to regain energy to protect Zoob's swamp and the mountain. Take care, Eos. Sleep well, buddy. I'll see you next time. Alright.
Shit. Skip-a-die. Rizzler. Phantom Tax.
Why did it read Gyat as shit? What did you notice, Masky? You got to 120? Good job. Congratulations. I sent you all the buttons I have, I see. Did they work? The mods are going to sleep, boys. He can't stop all of us. I'm at work. I've just been recently bombarded with a ton of Revolver Ocelot quotes, so they are stuck in my brain. Oh. Is that the quote where he, like, starts playing with the single army action because the big boss recommended that he is a revolver guy? And that was before he knew he was a revolver guy? You'll mod my chat. I mean, I swear to God, if you say the S word again, I'll send you to Guadalajara. Oh my God. Masky just collecting people like the fucking Infinity Stones. What do you call a bee that can't make up its mind? A maybe. But I didn't see it. Megcroc did. As mod, the first thing I'll do is Ann Pippin. What's Ann Pippin? What do you mean by Ann Pippin? There's a Pippin in our chat, yes. Oh, ban. Oh, there's a B missing. I see. It's his first duel versus the boss in MGS3. Yes, that's what I was talking about. He reloads and he about to come in his pants by doing it. Yeah, true. You're going to DM me a question? Oh, boy. How did the picture end up in jail? It was framed. That's so bad. That's so bad. That one made me wince, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see what... Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm Tony.
You are Tony. We are Tony. I am Tony. It's like Spartacus, but we're all Tony. Oh my god, Masky. You two get a room. Look, if someone smuggled a hand crossbow into prison, it's possible. What did the elephant say to the naked man? How do you breathe through something so small? Oh my god. Itch. Brutal. My eye is itchy, so if you see me, like, do weird shit, it's because of that. Are you? I think you are. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. If you're not, exclamation point Discord.
Drink, bitch.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for the drink redeem. I got roasting quotes if you want to see. How brutal are the roasts? If you really want to know about mistakes... Oh, man. I was told I was intentional. And I don't know how that made me feel. Is there an app that I can download to make you disappear? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. I'm sure I would have said that as a snarky teenager if I was a snarky teenager right now. Chocolate teapot? Isn't that a thing? Like, there were, like, chocolate cups, and they're specifically designed to, like, slow melt, so the chocolate melts into the tea. I remember that being a thing, and I was like, wow, I wonder how they temperature control the chocolate so it doesn't just melt all at once and make a horrific mess. I had a peppermint shot glass once. Ooh. That sounds delightful. Get some schnapps in there. Get real Christmassy. Work until your bank account looks like a phone number. Real. With the country code. 911! Well, he didn't say what kind of phone number. They just super temper it to the point you couldn't bite it. Oh, okay. That's very cool. I find the concept of using edible arrangements as a means to duplicate mundane objects that you would normally eat or drink from is a very fascinating science. Like, the amount of craftsmanship and the amount of, like, premeditation you have to do in order to create something specifically to evolve as you're consuming whatever it is you're consuming within it is very cool. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping with mosquito. That sounds terrible. You're just gonna get hickeys everywhere, and not in the good way. Same way you make a chocolate shank. Can you imagine getting stabbed by chocolate? That'd be awful. A balanced diet means a cupcake in each hand. That's like a boomer. That's like one of those jokes that you see on the... You know, on, like, Facebook, they have, like, those Minion memes that, like, 40-year-old soccer moms have, and they're like, don't talk to me before I had my coffee. That's the energy that quote had. I'm too small even when it's warm. The dark side of Willy Wonka. Next time on Oompa Loompa Penitentiary. Loompa do what Loompa Dee did. Alright, enjoy your lurk makers. Don't need to imagine. There are reasons you can only have Snickers and chocolate pudding in USA prisons. Really? The dark side of Willy Wonka is edible, if you know what I mean? I'm scared. I think I know what you mean, and that makes me horrified. Yeah. See, I was being tactical about how I wanted to respond to that, but then you just out and out, flat out said it.
It is storming balls here in the wolf's den.
Oh no. Like, is it thunderstorming? Like, are you dealing with lightning flashes and stuff? I sent you the keyboard. I see. Stare. Well, I don't know if it's like just lightning or it's a regular hailstorm. I mean, I don't know if it's a tornado or something like that. I need to determine the severity of said storm, you know? I like me better when I'm with you. I could see that working on someone. That's a very kind sentiment. While also being a little flirty. It's not even the flirt button. Just be thundering, my lights just flickered. Yay. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope your power is stable. I hope you don't get an outage or anything like that. What color are my eyes? Let me know if you need a closer look. That's pretty tame. I have a USB to keep the UPS to keep the pooter on. Okay. That was actually surprisingly tame. I was bracing for impact. Hands up, I'm the FBI and you're on my most wanted list. This feels like Hallmark Valentine's cards. Those feel like those compulsory Valentine's Day cards you had to give to your classmates in primary school because they didn't want anyone to feel left out. Femboy Inspector. So get out of my head and fall onto my arms instead. Yeah, these are tame. I was expecting, like, something horrific. That's cheesy lyrics. Okay. You have a lot of macros, it seems. I feel like I'm gonna have to 180. Wow, I want a ship in this game I'll never play. What game? Hey, is your name Caesar? Because I'm willing... God damn. You gonna stab me afterwards, too? How does it feel to be the most charming man in the room? I don't think I am. I'm just spinning around preemptively to make sure that I'm in the right spot. Oh, it's a drop for Elite Dangerous. Oh! I have drops enabled? Sick. I didn't know if they worked. That's awesome. What kind of ship did you get? Everyone does? Nice. Are you an artist? Because you're really good at drawing me in. Okay, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. The shippy kind? But, I mean, does it look like streamlined? Does it look like a mantis? Like, what does it look like? What's the shape? What's the haps? There we go. Hi, Salted. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Just a bunch of tail wagging emojis. I have a really bad one, but I can't say it on stream. Oh. Is it like Masky Caliber, where it's just, it kind of makes you go, oh god? Are you the light switch because you turned me on? I'm saying it's bad? Okay. Alright. Well, no need to expand upon it. "45 jumps. I'll do this one. That's more manageable. I mean, half my chat says wild shit. The other half are slightly mortified, and then they join in on the saying wild shit. Well, power went out? Oh, no. Well, you still got your power generator. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven because obviously you landed on your face? That's an old one. That's a pretty funny quote. That's a classic. I've never heard that in the wild, but that has been quoted often enough. In like some of those cheesy, like, not like tabloids. There were little booklets that had like little comics and stuff like that back in the day. And that was definitely one of the ones that you saw frequently. Did you crawl from hell? Because you're the demon of my wettest dreams is... How do you respond to that if someone actually dropped that line on you in a bar? I was going to give you a nasty look, but I see you already have one. Hey, baby, are you a nightmare? Because every time I see you, I wake up in a cold sweat. Is it in a PDSM bar? Because then it's normal? I'm not surprised that they exist. I'm just surprised that I've never thought that their existence could be a thing. Pretty quotes? How does that constitute as pretty? That's like more like romantic or like people that listen to fucking John Mellencamp or some shit. Or maybe Josh Groban. No, Josh Groban's more classical. Hi Dara, how you doing? BDSM bar. What did I walk into today? You know the usual. How are you doing, Dara? I hope you're doing well. If Willy Wonka can have custom gloves, then yeah, they exist. Yeah. I mean, there's so much stuff that upon hearing about it, I'd be like, I'm not surprised that exists. But also, I don't think about it at all. So there's like an initial surprise with hearing its existence. And then immediately followed by, oh, of course that exists. You know, it's that phenomenon. And yes, they very much exist. I might teach seminars at a local one from time to time. Really? What? You got a side gig? Get over here. It has that from Scorpion? It has that quote. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Ryuki. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the swamp. Oh, you were on Koda's stream. You rated him. I remember now. How are you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Yep, it's not financial, but there are Benefits. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, damn, you actually live? Yeah, I usually am live around this time. I usually go from 5 to 8 my time. Just woke up, saw you followed me, and wanted to check you out. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. It's a little stressful right now, but we're still trucking along, doing the best we can. Do you like hurting other people? What? I've struggled a long time with surviving, but no matter what you have to find something to yeah. I agree. It's important to have purpose. It's important to have values and be able to stick to them. Can make your day... Oh my god! There we go. Sorry, I just had a whole glass of water. After Monday and Tuesday, even the calendar says, what the fuck? That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. I like that one. But yeah, so normally what we do is we do 40k, but I think I'm going to take a break from that for the time being because there's a lot I'm working through right now, and I need some time to just kind of relax and kind of take a step back and really reflect. And Elite Dangerous is a pretty good game for me to just do chatting and sit both with my thoughts and also to speak with chat and stuff like that. It's a more interactive experience, I think. When a man opens the car door for his wife, you can be sure of one thing. Either the car door is new or the wife. That's a boomer-ass joke. But the real question is, do you plug the boat or get your leak plugged? Oh, no. Would definitely love to catch you in 40k next time. Well, my chat constantly catches me in 4k, so there's that. Looks like we have a 12-hour difference. It's nearly 8 a.m. Oh! Oh, you're on Kyre time. I see. Soon, do you want to play... Do I want to play Repo after a stream? I think I'm going to do the time-honored tradition of going to bed after I sleep. And also enjoy your lurk, Bowie. Thank you for stopping by, bud. I know it's super late for you. My wallet is like an onion. Opening it makes me cry. I like how there's an eclectic mash of, like, boomer-ass jokes, like, working hard or hardly working. Oh! And then there's, like, other stuff that's a little bit more clever. I'm on it. Yeah, there it is. There's a boomer one. That's one that you definitely see with, like, a minion. You know those minion memes that soccer moms on Facebook share? That's a minion meme right there. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. A bank is a place that will lend you money if you can prove that you don't need it. True. In the good old I love coffee in my coffee hole. Oh yeah, my mouth. Yeah. I like the emote you got there. Alrighty, you. Let's see where we gotta go. Bars. There's nothing in this galaxy. Let's see when the next fuel stop is. The more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay safe, eat cake. There's another minion quote. I'm gonna call those boomer jokes minion quotes. I'm not shy. I'm holding back my awesomeness so I don't intimidate. I don't intimidate you. Wow, this macro really keeps going. I'm not clumsy. The floor just hates me, and the tables and chairs are bullies, and the walls get in my way. The best anti-theft device, a clutch. Speaking of terrible jokes, Bob Vlasic, founder of Vlasic Pickles, wrote a 101 pickle jokes book before he died. If people are talking behind your back, just fart. I did not know that. If anyone would write a joke book, it would definitely be Bob Vlasic. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Thanks. Plan on getting more of her one day. Yeah, def. I think that's the best part of streaming is being able to get little icons and stuff. There's this of her as well. Oh. That's relevant to my interests. You have my attention now. Birthdays are good for you. Statistics show that people who have the most live... That's so lame. It's not geese following me, it's some asshole talking shit. If you can't live without me, why aren't you dead yet? I don't think I've ever said something that mean. Maybe. Maybe if I was angry enough. Hold on, I gotta cough. There we go.
Emotional damage.
Don't worry if plan A fails. There's 20 more letters in the alphabet. 25 more letters in the alphabet. Oh my goodness. I usually accidentally get people's interest when I misclick that emote when I wanted to spam the petting one. I wish Doob can be angry at me one day. I'm mostly confused at you half the time. Good night, I'm gonna sleep. Take it easy, Snake. Have a good night. Sleep well. Is it the beer goggles or are you just actually that ugly? That's so mean. Wait, aren't beer goggles supposed to make you look prettier? I thought that was the whole reason behind the phrase. Or am I missing something? He's just so sweet, I want to see him mean. I try not to be mean. Usually by the bad ones, there's no help. Are you a beer glass? Because I like to see you bottoms. That is wild. Oh, shit. I underestimated the power of the gravity well. Son of a gun, I'm going to have to go in for another loop. There we go. Glitch yelled at me for my Zoom the Dance emote over the weekend, too. They reminded me that they had to clean up my emote. If you'd like some chill games to chat with, have you checked up Abiotic Factor or Astroneer? I have not. I've heard Abiotic Factor is a pretty good game. I'm currently on a bit of a spending freeze until I can get a new source of fundage at the moment, but I will keep those under stream recommendations. There is, as well, a recommendation channel within my Discord, !Discord. If you want to put that there as a recommendation to me, I'd be greatly appreciative. Holy rubber band, I just warped like 10 seconds in time, almost crashed a shieldless ship into a station. Oh my goodness. Only Crocs, I'm telling you. I am a very, like, low libido person, though, so I don't feel like people would get their money's worth if I was to open an Only Croc. You know what I mean? Also recommend Zoob Symphonic Metal. I do love Symphonic Metal. That is a thing that I will absolutely check out. Oh, definitely. No worries. Take your time and all the best. Aw. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Every day is a brick to lay in the wall that becomes your life. That's the way I see it. You can be the Croc version of Bonnie Blue? What the f... Do I want to know what that means? Is it... Okay, it's a night to knock a shooter. Watermelon or banana vodka shot? I like both of those options. Nope. Okay, everyone just typed nope. So I'm just gonna say perhaps that is something I shouldn't look up. And I'll just leave it at that. Alright, we have one vote for watermelon. I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's make a poll. Boop. Yes, I know and for those of you that would be like, Lamau, their author misspelled it, I did it on purpose. Because I was referring to Banamba rotate. Rotato faster banamba. No liquor for me, you're all mean. Worst case, I'll mix them and see if that's good. Well, so far, banana is winning. You know what to do, chat. Balance as all things should be. Come on. Even Incarna says knock it off, and he was the one that created the meme. Should be... Yeah, okay, Thanos, exactly. I reached the city. Alright. Let's take a look at the galaxy map. See if we can get further... Alright, now we're... Excuse me, I'm not purple, nor does my chin look like a ball sack. You could have just... Oh, my God. Oh, looks like banana won, so you get a banana shot. If I wanted a double, I mix cinnamon and coffee or root beer and cinnamon. That sounds good, actually. I have a mixed bucket and grab 2 at random. Oh, you have like a bucket of nips? A nippy bucket. I'm trying to come up with a nippy Foxy joke without it being disparaging towards my friend. If you have enough nips, do you get a little Foxy? There you go. 99 bananas, right? 99 bananas is an acceptable choice. Oh yeah, Zoob, I'm curious how you found me. I've been in a bit of a hiatus as of late, so I haven't been active much. I believe you raided Coda, who is a friend of mine. And I saw you in chat, so I was like, okay, I'll give him a follow. Because I saw one of your video shoutouts happen. Yeah, the wife and I grab a 25 party bucket every month, and that's our limit for the month, unless we host a party or are celebrating something. 99 is the brand indeed. Oh, that was ages ago, I think. Was it? I do appreciate the checkup. Absolutely. I am all for helping people, you know? Help where I can. I mean, Diane, it's almost as if it's your career, right? To be knowledgeable about this stuff. For dirt cheap liquor that's not gutter swill, it's pretty good brand. Yeah. So I've heard. I don't know if we ever used that in the Roadhouse rotation. For those that don't know, I used to be part of an event planning group that set up arcade rooms across the United States. And we had some wild parties. (54.5%) alcohol by volume? That's a little bit stronger than average for vodkas. In fact, that's like way stronger than average. It's like 40% for most spirits. Oh, that's why it's called 99. Oh, because it's 99 proof. Ah, haha, I see. Coda's and Coda Wolf? Yes. Coda Wolf IRL is a good friend of mine. Not a work, that's a shoot. We become quite close over the past year. Was it wild enough to play Neo Turf Masters? If not, what's an arcade for? True. Yep. Yep. Double the percentage to get proof. I just realized it was a joke. Like, I was wondering where they got the 99 bananas from, and now it makes sense. It's a little clever if you're in the know. I'm going to swing around this. Let's take a look. How am I doing gas-wise? I'm doing alright. Yeah. It's really funny that I'm, like, part of a bunch of, like, influencers from in the furry community. Completely stumbled into it, just like everything else in my life. I wish my grandma still brewed her stuff. She got licensed and everything. Damn, that's cool. Did a couple batches a year. Now that stuff you see the neighbors put their... Now that stuff you'd see the neighbors put their cigarettes out because of how powerful the... Oh! Oh, I don't think I've ever been able to raid into him due to time zone differences. But I think he did shout me out that one time when you saw it. Yes, I think that's what happened. Chaser or no chaser past 80 proof? Depends on the beverage. Depends on the beverage. If it's like a Bacardi 151 shot, I'd rather not burn the back of my throat, so I usually mix that. It's not like a fortitude save thing where it's like I have to show how masculine I am. It's just like, I don't want my throat to taste like battery acid, dude. No chaser except Everclear? Oh, Lord. Fun fact, if it has a barcode, it ain't moonshine. Yes, because the legal definition of moonshine is DIY liquor without being officially inspected and whatnot. Screw chasing, it's either straight up or with a mixer. I don't know, it depends. If it burns my throat and I'm getting like a acidic response, like I'm about to like vom, I'm definitely chasing it. Legal def is illegal, yeah. Indeed. Good thing I get stuff in unmarked mason jars. I'm doing shots of 150 proof vodka because the burn means I'm alive. I guess. You're really doing the Mad Max Warboy thing, huh, Masky? I used to make a very hard mix that was pretty high in alcohol, but you can't taste the bitterness. That thing can be scary because some people got drunk from just one cup of that. Oh yeah, jungle juice? Where you just kind of get like a bunch of really tasty things and throw them into a vat. We used to do that a lot. That shit was problematic. I might have gotten grandma's without a barcode, but she sold to anyone who wasn't family. She was allowed a percentage for personal use since she was a home brewery. Yes, that is real. That's a real thing. I brew my own mead, too. I might actually start doing that again. That was a pretty good side hustle. Hello, Jade. How are you? I hope you're doing well. How's it going? What's going on? What's the haps? I will buy this mead. I thought it was pretty good. I brought it to my D&D party. I need to reconnect with my D&D local IRL D&D party. It's been a while. And they all gave it raving reviews, and I did sell a non-zero amount of bottles. I just randomly mix stuff together and top it off with a soda of their choice. That experience alone makes me want to learn mixology properly. Frustrating Discord shit. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's not anything too impactful to you. And that you can hopefully, you know, it's just one of those, like, temporary problems. Mixology is a lot of fun. I've learned a lot, but obviously I haven't learned as much as like an actual bartender. But I think it's a very fun hobby to figure out all the different nuances about what makes a good beverage. I've always wanted to try a home brew mead. Never got the chance to find anything recommended that wasn't at a Ren fair. That's the thing. Like, the mead market is very strange and very hyper-regional. And a lot of it, I would argue, is not very good. Like, you can make a lot of stuff. I guess Viking's Blood is alright, but, like, I don't know. I think the stuff you get from the mom-and-pop LARPs is way, way better than the shit that they bottle and sell to random stores. If you have any questions, I'm always down. Yeah, absolutely. What do I mean? Yeah, honey yeast water, what the fuck? Yeah, I know. I don't know, there's just something... There's like a... How do I say this? I think made with love is a very strange way to say it, but... Mass-produced mead, I don't know, it hits different than, like, homemade mead. It's the only brand my Ren Fair ever sells for mead, otherwise it's traditional beers. Yeah, and that's the thing, they've cornered the market on it. Like, they're basically the only game in town, and I don't think their game is very good. Compared to the other, like, mom and pop stuff I've had at, like, random, like, LARPing events and stuff like that. It pales in comparison. I don't think it's very good. Don't think here is suitable for making mead because it's so humid in 24/7 summer heat. Yeah. Made with caveman energy. I don't know. There's something to be said about one person making it in their bathtub at like 3 a.m. You know? I don't know. It has that funk in it. It's got that je ne sais quoi. The beer I enjoy is Dragon's Milk. For a beer, it's pretty good. Dragon's Milk. I've never heard of that brand. Fun fact, most things like beer and Applejack were made by accident. I believe that. Dragon Milk is good, very strong. I don't think I've ever had that brand before. What type of beer is it? Is it like a barley wine? Oh, a stout. Okay. Like a milk stout. Oh, because Dragon's Milk. Ah, ha, ha. I see, I see. That makes sense. I'm a big fan of, like, barley wines and Hefeweizen and stuff like that. And it's really sad because one of my favorite barley wine brands is hard to find. They weren't made, that implied its intent. They were created and someone said, fuck it, I'll still drink this. Alright, well there's an option for me to get gas right here. Let me take a look at the rest of the route to see if I have other options to fill up. Not until I hit this neck of the woods. My favorite cider is hard to get and Canadian. Ugh. Rough, I'm sorry. Yeah, mine... I have the same problem. So there's a specific barley wine that I like called Blithering Idiot, and yes, that is the name of the brand. It's wonderful and complex, and it's impossible to find anywhere outside of a random pizza shop that I can no longer go to because I don't live near it anymore. And it makes me sad. $11% nice. Also, it's hard for me to get Hefeweizens, too. The only thing I can really get is Pauliner, and I'm not the biggest fan of Pauliner. I'm a Weihenstephaner guy. Get a job there, wine discount. It's alright. I like Stefaner. That's like the most readily available thing I can get here. Obviously, when I was in France, we had a lot more brands to choose from. And some of the stuff they had over there was like, oh, I'm never going to be able to get this again. Not unless I move here. France ruined bread for me too, which is also really problematic. And cheese. Oh my goodness. The cheese there was like so superior to anything you can get here. There we go. That's not in France, just USA is overprocessed. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I don't know, there's something to be said about simple bread, salt, and that's it. Italian pizza isn't as good as American pizza. I'll say that with my whole chest. Damn. Bald eagles scream. You just see like a freaking M16 fly out of your chest too. Just starts spraying everywhere. For some reason, the Star Spangled Banner starts exploding out of your mouth. Pizza is Greek, anyways. Is focaccia Greek? I thought focaccia was like the first version of pizza. Though I guess flatbreads have existed since the dawn of time. Is this the platform? I'm a flatbread. What does that even mean? No, you're a towel. That's what that sounds like. Three, two... Where's 4? Is 4 opposite this? Your mom's a towel. You're a towel. A flatbreader. Oh, God. Yeah, I was about to say, if you say that in a certain way very fast, that sounds like something else. And that's no good. Original pizza was Greek. Soldiers making bread topped with oil, basil, and cheese on top of shields between travel marches for meals because you could eat it on the move. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case because Romans kind of copied the Greek homework on a lot of things. Slowly but surely. Rome was the first plagiarist. Yeah, they kind of like copy pasted a lot of their culture. Romulus or Remus. We have very strong opinions here, apparently. Alright. Ads in 10 seconds. I apologize for those that are not Subaid. But you know how it is. Let us see where I can go after. So if I go further down, would that allow me... I saw Romula's grave. I'll tell him. 42 jumps to get from here to here. Alright, let's see where we are. I'm also seeing if there's a way to move laterally so I don't have to go all the way back. Because that would be a bummer. Alack, alas. No, it does not seem to be the case. The lower I go down, the more... Yeah. It's just kind of more of the same here. It looks like I am just going to have to grin and bear it and just have to take this L as I walk the road of shame back to where I was before. I can get this in 23. I've got enough. I believe in this ship. We can do it. It'll be tight, but we can do it. Alright. Welcome back from ads, I think. It's hard for me to gauge when ads are back. Or when you're back from ads, rather. We love tight ships. Okay, you definitely did hear that. Followed by power pose emote. Very good combo. We gotta go to small peepee. I just saw the name of it. I know it's like Smoje, but my brain autocorrected to small peepee. It really just depends. Some people get the short ones, some people get the long ass ones. Oh my goodness. I guess we're gonna be peepee maxing for a while. Yeah, it's all just all the way down. Here's the problem, though. Oh, there are more nodes I can use. If I go up, is there more? No, I'm gonna have to go down. That's the only way there are more nodes here, so we can get there. That was weird as hell. I went and changed a diaper and my headset muted on me somehow. I missed the last good bit. Oh no. Well, there are VODs. And there's a YouTube channel too, Smile. It's my same name. I should make a exclamation point YouTube as well. Or exclamation point YT. That should be a command I should add. I store a lot of my VODs on that one. The world knows to save your ears from it. What's over here? Cook's Progress. And that's it. Screw that, I work in logistics. You should hear how crazy truckers and dock workers get. I can only imagine. You're pent up, you're on the road, you're just traveling endless miles. Or you're lifting shit day in, day out. I can only imagine. All right. I'm gonna do a few more jumps and then we're gonna call it there. I need like a grav drive or something to help me leap large swaths of the galaxy. I remember you were mentioning something like that, Dara. And I should investigate that because if I am going to achieve my goal of reaching the center of the galaxy, I think I'm going to need some stronger rockets or something. Thank you.
Bitch.
If you need a fuel scoop if you plan on going past Colonia. It's not built very well past that yet. Okay. A fuel scoop, you say? Where exactly can I purchase said object? And how exactly do I use that? Well, I guess I should focus primarily on getting the thing first before I worry about how I use it. Because that's a skill issue I can just remedy later, you know what I mean? That's what YouTube tutorials are for, and Inara is your friend for 99% of the things Elite Dangerous. Until you get deep in the weeds. Inara, you say? Actually, there is a thing I can do for that, which is simply just type this. Bada boom, bada bam. Holy crap and hot damn, that's a long ways away. I could link it, but didn't know if you had links enabled. Oh, is there like a fan site called Inara? Am I misconstruing what you meant by that? That same name.cz. Hi, Hairless. Welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you're doing... I hope you enjoyed whatever it was you were doing. No, with 1D, hun. It's 8:03. 'Tis. Trying to get on Reaper. But I think I'm going to play Tango instead. There's your Discord. Redeem. Yes, we do have a Discord. We do use it quite a bit. It is quite active. And we also have a Guilty Gear tournament happening very soon, this Saturday, if we have enough participants. It will be starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. Join the Discord for pictures of your toast. Oh, you mean your SpongeBob toast that you sent me this morning? That made me question my life and its choices? That one? Yes, okay. It's very interesting to wake up in the morning and see... Yeah, your chair as well. The amount of random stuff I wake up to in the morning is become quite crazy. I wake up and there's like a handful of people sending me random shit at like 7 o'clock in the morning. What channel would you like a dump of elite third-party browser-based tools in? Oh, that's a good question. Should I make a thing? I should probably make a thing. Like useful mods or something. Yeah. I can do that. I can make a thing for like generic or community nights or whatever. Or just Elite Dangerous in general. I'll just make an Elite Dangerous thread. There we go. Hold on, I'll do that right now. While I'm waiting, while I'm careening towards this thing, anyways. Oh, ba-doo, 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 boop, boo, ba-doo, boop, boo. Give me a second. Where should this go? The ones I have are web browser sites. I've never done game mods. Oh, okay. So they're like, they're reference sites. I see, I see. Should I just make this its own... Should I make a thread? How do I make threads? I'm very boomery sometimes. I'm sorry. I'll just put it as this, and I'll make a thingamahoosit for it. Then you can just dump stuff in there. Boop. There we go. All right. There's a text channel called Elite Dangerous. It's in the general one. And now you can put all your resources and references and whatnot in there. I'm going to head to Natty Razay City, however you say that. Then we'll see what the night brings for raids and whatnot. Wait, before I go. Before I go what? The night brings death and destruction to all that lies within it. You took my nose, you've had my nose, and you will not be getting it back? I mean, I have a snout, so... I was gonna say, Hairless, at some point in time, that I think you have the wrong person's nose. I don't know who that nose belongs to. But you probably should return it to them. You took my balls? I use those to de-stress. Like, I have, like, giant metal balls. Did you take those? The ones infused with tea and stuff like that? I like those. Okay, pretty, like, big list dropped. Nothing mod directly, but one of them is a list of all third-party items, including visual helper mods. Can't really change the gameplay, but some make things easier without opening a web browser. Oh, okay, cool. You can donate your testes for like 35k, so I stole both for 70. They're right here. I still have them. I'm pretty sure. Do I have Monster Hunter Rise? Well, my chat will make some monsters rise, I guess. Oh, man. I do not have Monster Hunter Rise. I did the Spank Bank depository for beer money in college. It pays some. Yeah, the closest one to me is, like, basically across the state. I've thought of that to get a hot water cache. You do what you gotta do sometimes. That's all I gotta say. Oh, goodness. Too fast, too fast, too furious. No Vin Diesel. Okay. There we go. Perfect. And from here... Just slide our way in here, and I'll see where we take it from there. Let's see. Is this 4? This is 4. Oh my goodness, I'm going too fast. Ah! Slide your way in. That sounds delectable. I feel like you have to read that like a hedonist. Whenever you read that word delectable, you have to say it like, ooh, delectable. You know? I feel it's a requirement, an unspoken rule about using that word. What would I do for $10? I'd write a paper for you. Like a small paper, like a couple pages. I'm not gonna write a whole dissertation, like, come on. That's gonna be at least, like, 3 or 4 digits. Small NSFW fanfic. See, here's the thing. I don't think I'm very good at writing NSFW. I mean, I can try, because that shit is cash. But as a person with a notoriously low libido, I feel like unless I really study the art of it, you wouldn't really be getting your money's worth. Anyways, with that being said, $10, I give you the research URLs for a paper. I'm not going to write those again, but I'm good at finding information. Hey, that's like 9/10 of the battle right there anyways. Let's see. Who should we send this to? We got Polar Pop. Have you heard of Gilbert Gottfried reading 50 Shades of Grey? Yeah, it's an iconic one. Google Foo is great. I hear ya. Alright, let's see. We got Nick probably playing Twisted Metal 2. Oh, man, that's cool. Let's see. I do love me some Twisted Metal. We have Space Yeen. He's playing Pokemon Crystal. Nash Fan is playing Fatal Fury. It's amazing how I think of you writing fanfic. It's amazing that's how I think of you writing fanfic. Because my chat is so horny. It's very funny. I find it very amusing. As a person that is not very libido-coded. That you all find me so desirable. It's very flattering and heartwarming in an interesting roundabout way. Painted King. DeLeon. Let's see. I'll send you over to Nick. Why not? Alrighty. I'm probably gonna stick around and watch some Vicarious Nick because I do love his streams. Alright, raid message will be Zoob the dance if you have it. And Croc Raid if you don't. Something like that. Alright? Alright, as always, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and most of all, don't forget to be kind, and I will see you all next time. Okay? Y'all take care. Bye now.